Lewis Hamilton thinks that he can put a stop to Max Verstappen's reign of terror, if they drive the same car, that is. The 7-time world champion dissed Sergio Perez's inability to give the dominating Dutchman a challenge, despite having the best machine on the grid, the RB19, available to him. With a growing number of people getting tired of Red Bull winning every week, Hamilton slandering Perez might be one of the more interesting things to happen this season. Stay tuned. After Max Verstappen pulled off a win starting from 6th on the grid and winning the Belgian Grand Prix with a remarkable 22-second lead, it marked his 10th victory of this season. Jack Aitken, the British South Korean driver, seems to feel that fans aren't getting their money's worth because of the Dutchman's incredible success. Verstappen kicked off his title defense in style, taking the top spot at the season-opening Bahrain Grand Prix. Since then, he has been a force to be reckoned with, securing no lower than a second-place finish in 12 races, out of which he clinched the top spot in 10 races. Starting from P6 due to a gearbox penalty at the Spa circuit, and still managing to finish a solid 22 seconds ahead of the other Red Bull driver, it is no wonder how some might think that Verstappen is dominating the competition a bit too comfortably right now. Max Verstappen's victory in the Belgian Grand Prix marked an impressive 8th consecutive win, further solidifying his position at the top of the standings with a significant 125-point lead over Perez. With this kind of momentum, it's possible he could be on track to challenge Michael Schumacher's record for the earliest championship win. Schumacher famously clinched the title with 6 races still remaining in the 2002 season while driving for Ferrari. Verstappen's current form certainly raises the exciting possibility of him achieving something similar. As Verstappen and Red Bull continue to dominate, heading towards a 3rd consecutive driver's title, it's evident that their success is bringing smiles to their faces, but for their rivals and fans, it has taken the excitement out of the season. As explained by Harry Benjamin on the BBC's Checkered Flag podcast, the one-sided nature of the championship is taking away some of the thrill that comes with close competition. He said, "How much do we rate Verstappen? Because he's almost unrateable. He's through the roof. He's almost actually ruining Formula 1 a little bit because of how good he is." Aitken replied by saying, "Yeah, it's a debate that comes up every time we have these periods of domination. We've seen it before, haven't we? With Hamilton, with Schumacher, with Senna. It's a little bit boring, dare I say. Yeah, boring for the rest of us who are watching. We watch this because it's a sport we love. We love to see the competition, the battles for the biggest prizes in motorsport, but we're being robbed a little bit of that at the moment. But you have to take off your cap to how good a job not just Max is doing, but Red Bull as well. They're clearly building an extremely capable car, and Max is clearly getting a lot out of it, as you can see from the gulf of difference between him and Perez at the moment. So you have to have a level of respect for what they're doing, whilst I think it's also okay to be annoyed that we're not getting the battle that we all want at the front." Christian Horner recently took some time to reflect on Red Bull's remarkable achievements during the first half of the 2023 season. As the team heads into the summer break with an unbeaten record, Horner couldn't help but marvel at their success. Looking back on Verstappen's latest win and his impressive move for the lead on lap 17, the team boss was filled with amusement and initial laughter. He then said, "I'm surprised it took him so long, to be honest. But honestly, all jokes aside, I thought he drove an incredible race. His pace in the first stint, passing the cars that he did a great job to get up to P2, and then after the first stop, his race really came alive on the medium tire, where he showed incredible speed. Checo didn't defend too hard because of the speed difference between them, and thereafter, it was about managing the rest of the race. It's phenomenal to go into the summer break unbeaten, in both Grand Prix and sprints. I think it's beyond everybody's wildest imagination to be sitting in this position now." Recalling the intense title battle between Lewis Hamilton and Max Verstappen in 2021, Horner emphasizes that, for now, he doesn't wish for any other team to rise up and challenge them. The competition was undoubtedly intense and took a significant toll on the Red Bull team. Horner openly admitted that he is still recovering from the intensity and pressure of that championship battle. The championship battle between Hamilton and Verstappen was undeniably one of the sport's most epic battles. Throughout the season, they engaged in a fierce and thrilling competition, making it a spectacle for fans worldwide. Their performance was neck and neck, and the title remained undecided until the very last lap of the final race that year. While it provided incredible entertainment, the intensity of the battle took its toll on both drivers, both physically and mentally. Such a high-stakes showdown demanded an immense amount of energy and focus from both parties, leaving them drained by the end of the season. This season's lack of competition has led to claims that the sport is becoming boring, as mentioned earlier, but Christian Horner wouldn't have it any other way. He is content with the current state of affairs, as it allows Red Bull to continue their impressive form and maintain their position at the top. He admitted to the media that he hasn't fully recovered from the intensity of the battle with Mercedes and that he doesn't want anyone else to threaten their reign right now. He said, "There's not 1 ounce of me. I think I'm still in recovery from 2021. Look, results like today, it's the combination of teamwork. It's about every member of the team, every department in the factory doing their job. You don't achieve these kind of results by accident. It's a golden moment for our team, and you just absolutely take your hat off to everyone behind the scenes who was working as hard as they are to achieve this kind of performance." Lewis Hamilton threw some shade at Sergio Perez, teasing him for not putting up a stronger fight against Max Verstappen, despite being in the same car. Hamilton insisted that if he were in Perez's position, he would give Verstappen a tougher challenge on the track. Verstappen has been the standout performer at Red Bull since Sebastian Vettel's departure from the team, establishing himself as the dominant driver. Over the past few seasons, Red Bull has seen several changes in Verstappen's teammates, with Daniel Ricciardo, Pierre Gasly, and Alex Albon all coming and going. In 2021, Sergio Perez joined the team as Verstappen's newest teammate. Perez's arrival was met with praise within the Red Bull garage as he played a crucial role in helping Verstappen secure the Drivers' Championship, beating Hamilton in his first year with the team. In 2022, Verstappen showcased his brilliance by securing a second consecutive title, proving that he didn't need any help to dominate the competition. This success put even more pressure on Perez to step up and challenge the Dutchman in the following season. Initially, Perez showed promise with 2 victories in the first 4 races of this season, but his performances took a sudden downturn, and he now finds himself trailing Verstappen as the season heads into the summer break. Mercedes has been left watching from the sidelines as Red Bull have dominated every race. Verstappen has demonstrated a level of performance that puts him above the rest of the field. Despite this, Hamilton remains confident and believes that if he were in the same car as the Dutchman, he would provide a much tougher challenge than Perez has given this year. Hamilton's competitive spirit is evident, and he relishes the opportunity to go head-to-head with Verstappen in equal machinery. He said, "Do I want to be as fast as him? Of course. Would I like to have a car as fast as him? Of course. If I was in Sergio's car, Max would not be having the same time he's having now. But of course, that's not the case. One day, we will challenge them again. We are taking steps, but small ones for now. We look forward to taking the bigger step and fighting for the top 2. What do you think? Will Lewis Hamilton beat Max Verstappen in equal machinery? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell for the hottest F1 news.